Hello there guys, and welcome back to another review, and today we will be taking a look at the brand new PNSO HE, the Sinoceratops. Now Sinoceratops, which name means Chinese hornface, is a genus of ceratopsian that lived in the late Cretaceous period 73 million years ago in what is now China. It was around 6 meters long, 2 meters tall, and around 2 tons in weight. Now, Sinoceratops is actually a very important ceratopsian when it comes to ceratopsian evolution. It's actually the only known large-bodied ceratopsian known from China, where all other members of this grouping are found in North America. So it seems that Sinoceratops may actually have migrated from North America all the way over into Asia, which would make sense as North America and Asia were once connected via a land bridge. So it's quite probable that Sinoceratops was then isolated when that land bridge wasn't formed anymore. So it's quite possible then, as they were isolated, they evolved further, of course, into Sinoceratops. And Sinoceratops has had a bit of a surge in media recently, with it having a role in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and having quite a few toys produced in the toy line. So it's really nice to see a different species of ceratopsian in the spotlight for once. Aside, of course, from Triceratops or Styracosaurus. And I have to say, PNSO's attempt at this guy is really, really nice. I really like it. Now, before we take a closer look at this figure, we will also take a look at the box. Now, all PNSO figures come packaged in a very nice box. You can see on the front it showcases the figure itself. So up here, HE, the Sinoceratops. He is number 40. On the top, close-up image of the head. It says here, "Every life deserves your respect." There's the Chinese side. Of course, goes underneath. And other sorted bits on the box. But yeah, really nice image there of the figure. And inside also includes a booklet. This is the Chinese side. Here is, of course, the English side. So it shows up-close image of the head as well. And also up here we have a skeletal diagram of what is known, and also the skeleton of Sinoceratops. It says here the size of an adult. It says here, HE, the Sinoceratops, writing heroic legends in a faraway land. So there's a bit of a bio about him, so if you want to pause it here, you can read that there. And you can read that there. But yeah, I like that they include these little booklets. It tells you a bit about the animal itself, and gives them that bit of a character as well. And of course, here we have the Sinoceratops in hand. And what an impressive looking figure. Now, first things first, as always, we would take a look at the head sculpt. The head sculpt of Sinoceratops is very, very well done. See, of course, we have the iconic nasal horn, as well as many of the epicetals and spikes going along the frill, which give it a very dynamic looking appearance. We also have two larger spikes, or epicetals, on the side of the frill. Now these horns and spikes are quite sharp, so would be careful with small children. The nostrils are very nicely picked out, as well as the eye. There's even an ear hole just there. Beak is very nicely done as well, a closed mouth. Now there is actually quite a glossy sheen to the head of this figure. My theory is that it's probably keratin, like a keratin-like structure on here, similar to Brian the Pachyrhinosaurus, which is probably why it's got this glossy texture to it. There's some nice detailing here on the frill, as you can see with these nice eye spots. On to the other side as well, you can see there's some more of that really nice detail. Some nice scale work as well under here. Now, unfortunately, I will say that you can see actually there is a visible seam line where they have had to put the head onto the figure. Now, that doesn't bother me too much, but I just thought it would be something to note for people. I know that some people might be put off by it, but it doesn't bother me. I just thought I would mention it here in the video. There's some nice scale work down on the back of the frill here as well. Now, going down the body, we have this gorgeous looking scale work, which has been beautifully picked out on this figure, especially with a lot of this dry brushing, really does show off how gorgeous this scale work. I mean, this must take ages to do, but it is so worth it. See at the front here we have the toes. We have 3 toes with hooves and 2 without. So on the other side as well. At the back we have 4 toes with hooves. Is correct for ceratopsians. We also have a short tail here. They're slightly curved to the right hand side, the same with the head. Maybe it's showing off to a female, or maybe it's defending itself from a Zhucheng tyrannus, which would have been the main predator of this guy. Also, the colour scheme as well is very nice, with this nice sort of green, blacks and yellows, very similar to the colour scheme in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, but of course this is a much more accurate version of that dinosaur. There's also some nice orange and yellow highlights on here as well. Even the underside is very nicely done. We've got some orange down here where the legs and the neck are. Some nice dry brushing on there. It looks really, really nice. Beautiful scale work down here as well. Very crocodilian-like. Got the PNSO logo right there. There is no cloaca, though then again there might be, as there is a bit of a area right there. You can see that's sort of picked out. That probably is where the cloaca is on the figure itself. Now there's also some very faint striping going down the figure as well, as you can see that, some sort of darker shade of green. This is a very, very beautiful figure. And also, Sinoceratops hasn't really been made in figure form since its debut in Fallen Kingdom, so it's nice to have this figure in hand, especially from a Chinese company. And just for a little comparison, here we have 2 other PNSO ceratopsians, Brian the Pachyrhinosaurus and Duke the Spinops. I think these 3 look really nice together, though of course you can see that the detail on Duke isn't as great as the detail on these 2. But then again, this is one of the first ceratopsians they did. I don't have Perez the Macharaceratops, but I do want to pick him up soon, so I can add him to my PNSO ceratopsian collection. But I think all 3 of these look great. They're really well detailed. I will also leave reviews of them in the description box below, so do feel free to check those out. So yes, I think this Sinoceratops figure is absolutely fantastic. It's got some fantastic looking scale work and detail. The colour scheme is also very nice, with the black, yellow, orange, green. Really striking coloration, especially on the frill. The accuracy is top notch. There's lots of great detail on it. I mean, the scale work is absolutely fantastic. You have to see this in hand to appreciate all of the scale work on here. It's a beautiful figure. I will leave a link to Everything Dinosaur in the description box below, where you can purchase HE as well as all of the other PNSO products that they have on their website. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please take care, guys. Please stay safe, and please wear your masks. Thanks, guys. Bye.